Hi there, so I'm just learning about Periscope right now. It's a platform, a video, live streaming video platform that I'm actually checking out to add into my social media training days, which the Digitarati are delivering in London and Manchester at the moment. And yeah, it's a really cool app. It's only on the iOS platform at the moment, so only for iPhones. I mean, you can use it on an iPad, but it doesn't look quite right, but it works. And I've just been checking out a few places you can go for some information. So first of all, I found this site which is by HubSpot. Actually, no, it's not. This one's by HubSpot. They've got a really good little blog post about some tips for using Periscope. Really, really useful. I mean, it's only been out for a few weeks, this app. And also, if I've been just checking out all the features and thinking, well, what do I do? How do I get this onto YouTube if I want to save the video? Well, interestingly enough, as a guide, if you do how to save your Periscope videos, a guy's done a little video clip of a Periscope that he's done. He saved it to YouTube and he shows you how to do it. And actually, there's just a setting right in the Periscope app that enables you to save your Periscopes, your videos, your live videos to your camera roll on your phone, and then you can later upload that directly to YouTube. Now, what the trouble with that is, or the only drawback to doing that, is that you don't get any of the conversation or the social interaction that has happened during the Periscope. So whenever people join, I can see little messages that somebody's joined or somebody's given me a heart. And you don't get that on the YouTube video because it's literally just saving the video stream to your camera roll. So that's a shame. I'm sure they'll get round to figuring that one out. And another big drawback, as you can see on this YouTube clip here, is that it's only in portrait mode. So you've got this great big black section on the right and the left here. Because if I turn my phone round, you'll see that on your screen it will not turn around. It won't. It doesn't orient. It isn't landscape oriented. So you can only currently scope in portrait mode. But anyway, when you actually start your Periscope, you can share it to Twitter, and what that does is it actually shares us. If you have a look at this here, it shares a link to. This isn't mine, by the way. This is somebody else's, but it shares a link live on Periscope. That's the title that you put in. So when it says what are you looking at in Periscope, whatever you write there, that's basically the title of your Periscope, and that's what Twitter will share. And then there's a link that is shared to your Twitter followers that you can click on. People can click on, and they can go directly to the, if it's still working. Ended 21 hours ago. So that's no good. Let's find one that's live. So 2 minutes ago, let's see if that one's working. So click on that, and we can actually connect to that person's Periscope. Now, this is somebody in real time, so I'm actually looking at somebody else. This is a bit meta, but this is a guy there, and he is actually live streaming on Periscope right this second. So that just shows you that gives you a really good way of reaching all your Twitter followers. So I'm just going to turn the sound off for a minute. He's quite cool. He's obviously a DJ or something. Yeah, it looks like he's a radio DJ. And look, he's getting loads of hearts. So you see that that effect there. He's getting loads of hearts from the people who are watching his Periscope. And you can leave hearts by just clicking on the screen. If you just tap the screen, it sends loads of hearts to the person who's actually broadcasting the scope. And on the right hand side, you can see these little interactions. So this is interesting how you can see on the web browser, it shows all of the social interaction that you get. These are some of the comments that this guy is getting on his live Periscope. They disappear after a while. Unfortunately, there's no way of kind of keeping those. A Periscope actually lasts for 24 hours, so you can view it for 24 hours after the event if you want to, but then after that period it actually expires. So there's no way of saving all this social interaction currently, which is a real shame because that's one of the nicest features of Periscope. But yeah, so quick little look around. You have a search for how you can save it to YouTube. Quite nice and easy. That's how it looks like on the web. So that's how people who are just joining it from Twitter on their desktop would see it. Of course, on the mobile phone, on the iPhone, they would see the we'd actually see the link to click on right within the Twitter mobile app, and that would clicking on that would open the Periscope app, and you'd see the live stream. Check out #Periscope on Twitter, and you can see all some of the new some of the things that are streaming 4 minutes ago. So this is how basically it's rendered, how it's distributed to people who are following you. There's actually an interesting place where you can go to onperiscope.com, and it brings up a live stream of all the different periscopes that are currently going on in the world, and you can click on any of them. And well, actually, I'm going to refresh this page because it's a few minutes old. I've just been checking it out, but you can basically click on any of them, and then it opens up a window, and should hopefully just in a minute. Yeah, there you go. So it's at a conference, and that's actually, if I just
huge new world for V8 Supercars with the new media rights with Fox and Liquid 10, and it's just phenomenal amount of information that.
So that's how someone else is using this here.
Out there and making sure that it all
I'm
makes sense.
going to close that right up because it's a bit annoying. But yeah, go and check out this HubSpot blog. We're going to do a blog post. In fact, I'm going to write it on Periscope once I've figured out a few more things. But in the meantime, go and play with it. It's just one of those things you need to go and have a play with, and get used to how to use it. It seems to me like it's really good for behind the scenes type of footage. What you're doing right now. I think we might use this at our training days, our social media marketing training days this week in London. No, sorry, not this week, next week on the 5th and the 6th of May. Yeah, we're doing some social media marketing training on Facebook, advanced Facebook on one of the days, and social media marketing with the other social networks on some of the other days. Including like G+ and Pinterest, YouTube, loads of video marketing stuff. And so this is really neat because this is a really nice new video marketing tool. I could see loads of ways that you could use this. I've just noticed a few brands are already starting to use this, so quite nice, I think. Also, check out what Robert Scoble. I don't know if you've heard of the tech blog of Robert Scoble. Go and check out what he's written. He's written a nice long post on his Facebook profile today about a few of the pros, but also quite a few of the cons. I've mentioned a few of those already, like the fact it's only portrait, that you can't really save it easily with all the social interactions to YouTube. Apparently you can do with Meerkat, which is the competing version of, or a competitor version of Periscope. But for my money, I feel at the moment that Periscope's got the edge because of its tight integration with Twitter, which means you can reach your Twitter followers quite quickly. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed that. If you've got any questions or comments, just write a question or comment, or send me some hearts, and I'm going to try another one later on.